Mm.
Yeah.
Do you believe that gangbangs are gay?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For West Coast, that's how you had to earn your stripes back then. You didn't get the honor of what these young boys get today, come in crying, "Oh, I need one girl." You had to show in a gangbang with one girl and 4 to 6, 7 dudes that you could actually stay present and stay hard. The first time that they actually put me in a 101, I actually thought I got there late because I didn't see no other cars. I was like, oh shit, my bad, dog, I got here late. They was like, no, Prince, you proved yourself. You know, they're in a crowd of motherfuckers. You could hold your own. So if you could hold your own in a crowd of dudes,
You that guy.
you that guy.
Which makes my question for, like, I don't know, there's this perception going around that all guys in mainstream adult and likewise use enhancements to help them with their hard on, like
Right.
Viagra or maybe shooting up.
Right.
That I know from my experience isn't the case
Right.
for you. However, maybe that is something that you could touch upon real quick. How do you keep your stamina? Maybe I'm not sure where this illusion came from that most guys have to or do, but if it is the case in the industry, where does that perception come from, and how do you stay resilient without having to use these kind of things?
For me, I think I was in my 4th year when they started telling me about, as we refer to as Skittles. They was like, yo, did you bring your Skittles? I was like, no, I don't even like that candy. And everybody was like, what are you talking about, Prince? I was, no, I don't like them. They was like, no, I need some help, I need some Skittles. And I'm like, I don't have them. And then they explained to me that that's actually the Viagra. I was, oh, okay. So I think I was almost into my 5th year before I even tried it. But because the headaches and shit like that you can get from it was so bad, my whole thing was, having my schedule. And when I knew that I had to work on this day, and this day, I would set out to make sure that I wouldn't do nothing. To make sure that I'm just extra ready and horny for that person. But for somebody that's fucking that whole day on set, going out that night, fucking with the groupies, and then have to be on set 9:30, 10 in the morning, it ain't gonna work. For all the new boys now that are using these needles, I will give my honest opinion on it. It's your choice. It's your choice. What I will say is that it's very detrimental. That 3 to 5 years down the line, you can fuck up yourself to the point where you won't ever have to be using it at all. But if you feel like that's what you need to do to get your money right now, I hope you got a good plan with your money right now, because you're gonna need it for the future.
Yikes. That's a lot, though. But seriously,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
What
I
are
would always do, like when I met you, like my wife, she has very voluptuous up top. So the whole time you was talking to me, I wouldn't hear none of that. I was right there.
Well, at least I know what your best features on a woman are, because I was gonna ask. You like
so,
titties? You're a titty guy?
So that's
Yeah.
what you have to do, and you let that burn you, because if you wait for them to say, okay, action, you got no plan. You already got to let that fire get in you beforehand.
What are your, like, in the next, I don't know, where can you go? You're like the legend, like the king of the king. But what are your plans in the next, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years from
5
now?
years.
Would you
is
still
to
be doing this?
I don't want to say no. I don't want to say yes. I may do a scene or maybe 2. But in the next 5 years, probably the way I would look, I probably won't be able to, because I want to go to an island, live out my days there, and get very fat.
That's dope.
Yeah, I just want to get very fat and remind people of, who I used to be. Boy, don't you know who I am?
Okay.
So yeah, it's been great. It's been great. I know a lot of people say a lot of bad things about it, a lot of good things about it. I know what I was doing out there.
Let's talk about 3 good things
3 good things.
coming from the industry.
3 good things. I have been around the world, all around the world, more than 10 times. I've seen pyramids, I've seen the Red River. You feel me? I've been to Brazil, I've been to Asia, I've been to China, I've been to, everywhere. All type of cultures. And I think the craziest thing about all of that is when I get off the plane, wherever I go, they know my name. They know my name.
How does that make you feel?
It's humbling. It's not even flattering, it's humbling.
Okay. And that's an amazing way to put it.
It's really humbling. Second thing is being able to provide for my family. Knowing that my sons and definitely my queen can have anything that they want or everything that I never had is the best feeling in the world, and to know that I'm in a position now to give that as well as help others,
Right.
It works. And thirdly, to give back, helping people, along the way like I did with the agency. Definitely people like Pressure, when I first met him, he had like holes in his shoes. And to see him, do the numbers and demand, what he demands now, it's priceless. It's priceless for me. It's priceless for me.
I'm just like over here blown away.
Yeah. And what makes me happy today, even though big shout out to all my guys, definitely Isaiah, Donnie Sins, oh my God, Anime,
Rob Piper.
Mm-hmm. Yo, that video was stupid. And just to name a few more, but today I am just in awe and so focused on, my sisters, like Demi, like yourself, like Kira, definitely Anna, to see not only the brothers come up, but see the sisters move and shake, and really shake the ground now with the industry.
Been a long time to see even this much recognition for
Absolutely.
Black people, Black
Absolutely.
women included, for sure.
You all have gotten more recognition and credit than legendary names like, Sky Black, Cherokee, So to see you all doing what you're doing, I'm your biggest cheerleader now. I'm your guys' biggest cheerleader now.
We appreciate the support, trust me. How would you, we're going to end, guys. Prince is busy, but I do have 2 more questions. I want to know, give advice to, because there's some things going around in not just the industry, but in the world.
Right.
How would a male keep himself safe? Because yes, men too can be abused or raped.
Absolutely.
Or non-consensually touched. Some girls think because they a guy, you could just touch their penis and stuff,
right,
and things happen. How would you give an advice to a male performer to keep themselves safe in this industry and in sex work, period?
Definitely, if you're doing sex work, don't come in.
Because you don't have no problems.
No.
You crystal clear.
Right.
So
yeah.
I would like to know.
That is actually the key right there. You have to be very direct. First thing the guys do is you come in thinking with your dick, not with your head. Don't come in thinking that you're, as our Spanish brother would say, that you papi chulo or anything like that, Rico Suave. Come in very humble, say hello to everybody, go up to the doing girl, shake her hand. If she chooses to give you a hug, then you hug her. You find a corner, you put your iPods in, you watch you a movie or, catch up on your emails and shit like that. When they tell you, hey, you 5-10 minutes in, that's when you go to the bathroom, get yourself ready, come out and get the set. Because anything before that or after that, today can end you up in jail. Fuck just missing a job, you could be in jail. as what almost happened to my dear brother Rico. But those charges were dropped because, like I said, falsifying shit, you know, it could really be bad for you. It could really be bad for you.
So we in a new age now.
Like your mama told you, mind your manners.
Mind your manners.
Mind your
Listen
manners.
to your mama. Which, that's what I want to end with. Just getting your perspective on things. The world is changing.
Yeah.
And there's no shade to anybody's sexual orientation,
No.
gender identification.
No.
Porn people are usually more openly sexually. However, we did talk about, you know, gangbangs and how you might have felt, but you also have your boundaries with that.
No doubt.
Now with this new world of like content creation and you being able to come off set being Prince and then going home and being able to monetize on your own set,
Right.
what are your hard no's? Because there's some men, even from your era, who have this. We don't need to give names. You've seen it. We're not doing that.
Wow.
You've seen it. Google it. But
Right.
men from your era who have maybe had the same mindset as yours, and it's okay. We're not bashing homosexuality.
No, sir.
I'm talking about the industry and person who maybe has been in this lifestyle for so long, and maybe if you do this, you'll get more. Maybe if you did it, but he don't really feel like that. That's not his lifestyle. So it's almost like what they say, gay for pay, which I hate that terminology. But how do you feel about just kind of keeping your sexual identification all these years? It didn't matter how much money was thrown at you, you still kept true to yourself. Just wondering about that.
You have to take a hard look at self first, man. You know, and you have to remember who you are. I was told a long time ago, whatever you do in life, when you wake up that morning and walk past that mirror, you got to remember that you're still seeing you. You see anybody else, you failed. You failed. So, with that being said,
So you wouldn't even take $1 billion and put a dick in your behind.
no, sir. No,
But see,
sir.
there's some some people that would. Did I say performers? I didn't, because I mean people in this world that
right,
would.
Right. You know what? And I think that's the mystique about me is that, see, there's a very bad myth that, you know, anything and everything can be bought. That's really not
Stop
true.
playing.
That's really not true. And
Fame.
I'm from the block. I'm really from the block.
That fame
so,
for real over here,
yeah.
baby.
You know, I'm really from the block, man. You know, and like I said, you just got to know who you are. You know, I know my mother raised a young man. You feel me? That's a full-grown bull now. And I have 2 sons of my own. So you got to really be the example, you know. I think a lot of people forget that this actually is the internet. Whatever you're on there doing today, 15, 20 years later from today, not only your parents, your brother and sister, your son or daughter can see. You feel me? So you can't try to instill nothing in me that you're not doing yourself.
Right, and that's true to yourself.
That's
So
true
that
to
you
yourself.
be a bear's letter, you want to answer to it and be firm
Exactly.
into what your
Right.
decisions.
Right.
So that was I was really interested in knowing your perspective
Perception.
on it, because the gay for pay thing for me, I
Well,
just think it's I don't understand.
yeah, that's
that.
a very disrespectful term.
Very.
Anybody that's letting any other man suck their dick, or, you know, you fucking them, newsflash, you're gay. You're gay.
I agree.
Now, there's absolutely nothing with being gay.
That's mean to say anything different. You're just doing it for money.
No.
What about the people that truly are that
It's
way?
just what it is. It's just what it is.
Exactly.
My favorite cousin, Ashante, shout out to you.
Shout
We
out,
just talked
Shante.
yesterday. That's my dude. I've loved him, and he's one of my biggest inspirations. He's one of my biggest inspirations, you know, being my older cuz, but, you know, his ability to always be there mentally with me has no bearing or focus on what he does in his private, you know, as well as mine. You know, we know who we are. And like I said, as long as you cool with knowing, as Eddie Murphy said in a movie a long time ago, well, what you finna do? I'm finna go get me a burger. What you gonna do? I'm finna go suck a dick. Okay, well, I'll see you later. You going your way, I'm going my way. That's all. So, you
Just
know.
be true.
Just
to
be true
yourself.
to who you are. Just be true to
Because
who
money
you are.
is the root of evil.
Money is
and that's-
right, yeah. If money is, if you're trying to use the excuse that this is money trying to get you to do this, you was already doing it, bro, and using the money as an excuse.
And don't be trying to blame the porn industry for it.
That's all.
It's just, that's
do
who you
not
are.
blame the industry. When I leave here, the same smile that I got right now is the same smile I'm gonna have. You know, I am happy. I am blessed. You know what I mean? I'm living life. You know, it's real estate and crypto now. That's how I'm doing it. This big shit.
But close it out with that. Like, let them know what you're doing, where they can find you, all your ads, all your tags. We're going to put them in the caption, so you're going to be able to find him. You ain't getting away if you don't have it already. Because I know y'all ladies and some of your guys even might want to know.
Right.
So,
I definitely jumped on the bandwagon of the OnlyFans about 2.5 years ago. You know, naturally, it's just my name, Prince Yahshua. Definitely on Twitter. And everything else, other than that, like I said, you know, my wife is one of the best real estate agents here in Las Vegas. So,
good to know.
You know, it is
I need to know
all,
that in the next year or so,
we
for sure.
We'll talk. It's all about real estate. You know, I have several properties and crypto. We making a killing. That's my new high.
All right, so y'all fans, you could tap in with Prince more than just seeing his dick and his toy that he got out, which he gonna tell you about that too. You can go ahead and find it.
Yo, you can find that at one of the best companies ever, Doc Johnson.
Shout out to Doc Johnson.
Big shout out to Doc Johnson. We got something big going on with them again at the end of the month. That's funny you said that. Oh, I want to tell y'all, but I can't.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, Doc Johnson, you dig? Yeah, you can go grab any of my toys, you know what I mean? And for what's coming up, just get ready. I appreciate y'all.
I'm going to go ahead and leave Prince with y'all so he can do his ending job. I will see you on the next episode of Mystique Talk X podcast. I really, 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 really appreciate you for stopping by tonight.
No problem.
And coming and chatting with us, keeping it real, raw, and uncut. Go ahead and let your fans know that you motherfucking appreciate them. I will see y'all next time. Bye.
Hey, y'all know how we do it. It's your Chi-Town's boy, Crown Prince of this thing that y'all call porn. It is a beautiful day that I could be here with my girl Mystique. Y'all keep it live and keep it hot. Y'all stay right here and watch her. Yeah, that's the legend boy out. Peace.